Are you staring at your sales record and wondering why your sales is nowhere close to your target? You wake up in the morning, you pick your phone and go to WhatsApp to check if you see any new order, but you go there only for you to be disappointed. No payment alert, no new order, and perhaps few views on your status updates. And maybe one "I will get back to you" message. You roll your eyes and you ask yourself, how am I supposed to meet my sales target for the month? You post again, you try out a new hook, you even drop a few product pictures and even add limited stocks available, yet no sales. The month is flying, and the sales target you fixed for that month is feeling like a joke. You have only sold three products, and that is far from the sales target you set for that month. And it is not like you've not been showing up. Oh. You've been consistent, you've been putting effort, you've been showing up, yet no reward for your efforts. You watch other vendors online hit six figures, and you're wondering, what are they doing that you're not doing? What are they doing that is giving them the results that they're getting that you're not getting? Let me tell you what no one has told you before. It is not just about grinding, it is about having the right system. Because the truth is, you can be showing up daily and still make no progress if your sales pathway is messy, if your content doesn't have structure, and if your customers, your clients, don't know what to do next. In this video, I'm going to show you powerful moves that can help you bounce back and hit your sales goals before the month ends. If you're sitting on WhatsApp, then this video is for you. This is my WhatsApp marketing approach laid out in front of you. And if you are ready to grab the entire blueprint, scroll to the description box and click the link there to get access. Or you can check out the pinned comment, the first pinned comment in this video. Now, let us get into it. If you know that you've not been meeting your sales targets, pause every other thing you are doing and start from here. This is where you should start, which is to create a clear sales strategy. A sales strategy is just like a game plan, but for selling. Remember, a game plan is a step-by-step approach for how you're going to win or succeed at something. So think of it like this. When people want to play ball, like a team wants to play a football match, they will have to strategize, right? They'll have to come together and plan, strategize. How are we going to do this? Who is going to pass this ball to who? How are we going to stand? Where will the defender stay? You strategize ahead of time, you plan so that you know that you have a game ahead of you and you want to win that game. You strategize, you plan ahead of time. That is the same way you should plan your sales. You should strategize ahead of time. How do I move my clients, my potential customers from point A to Z? How am I going to take them through the different steps they have to go through before they can eventually get my product? First of all, you attract them with your content, right? You attract them by different means. Then you move them through different stages through your content, then follow up, nurture, then before eventually they purchase you, and then you follow up. That is your strategy, your roadmap. How you move them from viewers to buyers is a journey. So that is your strategy. So you have to have a clear sales strategy. If you're not meeting your sales target, it's because you're not doing this right. You don't understand how to move them from point A to Z, from becoming just viewers to buyers. You don't understand it. You do not strategize ahead of time. You do not plan. In this life, you have to plan a lot of things. You also have to plan your sales. How do you do that? How do you bring your customers to buy from you? Because if you don't have a plan, a correct plan, a good strategy, you can easily miss that customer. The customer will drop off, will become uninterested and leave you after making him, like taking the effort of nurturing her to a particular point. She'll leave you and go to another vendor. Easy buy, like go to another vendor and give the vendor her money for that vendor's product. After you have suffered yourself moving her through different stages. She will just, if you're not serious, if she sees that this, it's like this vendor is not, if she's having double mind about you, she'll just leave you and go to another person. So you have to have a clear plan. You have to be strategic about your sales, the way you take them through the journey. Okay? Now remember, without a game plan, they'll be running around the field without direction. With a game plan, they know what they are doing and why they are more likely to win. So also will you know what you are doing if you have a sales strategy? Now, I am not going to dwell much on this particular step because I have dedicated a full video to discuss about this particular step. And if you're interested in finding out more about it, you want to check out the next video that will come up after this particular one. Also, I have gone ahead to create a simple WhatsApp sales strategy template you can use to organize your strategy and start making consistent sales and attracting return customers. If you want a copy, just check the description box for the link to gain immediate access or the first comment that is pinned. Now moving on to the second move, which is for you to stop marketing to everybody. When your message are so generic, when they are so vague, when they are not specific, when they are too general, you are literally speaking to no one. You are literally speaking to every other person but your target audience. So first of all, you have to define your target audience. How do you do that? You get a sheet of paper and write every information about the individual you want to attract, the individual you want to sell to, and that should be one person. Only one person. Talk to one person. The person could be Nkechi, it could be Tara. Just think of any name, Beatrice, and then talk about that person. Make that person, embody that person, see that person as your target audience. Let that person be the individual that has a problem that you are there to solve with your solution, your offer. Like write everything, every detail, the words they use, the languages they use, their frustration, their goals, their motivation, their age, their demographic, where they live. Write everything down. Write it down and speak to them directly. Speak languages that they will listen to and they will know that yes, this message is meant for me. So therefore I'm going to listen to you because you're definitely talking to me. You're not talking to every other person but me. Because your message is specific to them. You're not talking to everybody. You're not using languages that is foreign to them. But when you speak the language they understand, the language they can relate to, you've gotten them. So don't speak to everybody, speak to your ideal audience if you want to hit your sales targets. For instance, let's say you're selling premium hair. Definitely, you cannot be talking to broke students because you're literally making noise. You're wasting your time and your efforts. You can't be selling premium hair and in your WhatsApp you have broke students. Definitely, I'm not saying that a broke student cannot save up and get hairs, premium hair. But then you should talk specifically to working class ladies, ladies who can afford that thing you are selling at that point. You get those are the main people you should focus on. People that value that hair. Because now broke students are not thinking of how to get hair, they're thinking of how to buy data to subscribe and see the information posted on their platform. And for vendors that sell skincare products, please focus on people who are already spending on their looks. Now, in my WhatsApp sales growth bundle that you can find in the description box, there is a tool that can help you define your ideal audience. That is the customer persona worksheet. Just take the worksheet, it has everything listed out for you. So your duty is just to fill it out. The age, where she lives, her buying behavior, her motivation, her goals. These things are listed for you. You just have to fill them out. The third move is for you to fix your visibility because low views equals low sales. If people are not seeing you, they are not buying from you. It is a simple math. More views, more sales. Low views, low sales. So fix your visibility. Post consistently and don't ghost your audience. Don't just post consistently. Post the right type of content. I have a video where I talked about posting the right way. I'm going to link it in the description box. You must check it out and check how you're supposed to post right. Don't just post randomly so that you don't waste your efforts from Monday to Friday. You're just posting content that will make people not to react, that will not increase your engagement, that will not increase your views. You're just wasting your time and then eventually getting burnt out because you are busy doing the wrong thing. You have to post content, post consistently, and also post the right content. It's not just about posting consistently so that you don't burn out. Because trust me, I have been in that shoe. That shoe of posting content just for the sake of posting it. posting it, but I don't have a plan. I don't have a strategy. I'm not even posting right. I don't even structure my content, just posting for the sake of posting. And when your content is not structured, you can easily lose customers, thereby not hitting your sales target for the month. The first move you should make if you're not hitting your sales target is to build trust. People buy from people they trust, people they like, they know, and they trust. You have to build this trust. You have to make people trust you to know that yes, you can deliver. Do you get? Because trust me, if you see someone online, you yourself, will you buy from that person if you don't trust the person? If you don't trust the person to deliver, if you don't trust the person to give you the quality of product you paid for, if you don't trust that the person will, you know, satisfy your needs, give you value for your money, will you pay that person? So you have to build trust. How do you do this? Share testimonials, prove that you can deliver and you have delivered. When you satisfy other customers and they praise you, they share that testimonial, they're like, oh, I love my product, I'm happy. That your satisfied customers testimonial, please show us on your WhatsApp status. Share it, share the proof, share tips online. When you educate us, you're easily building trust because you know that yes, you know your onion, you know what you're doing. You are positioning yourself as an authority as you're sharing those tips. You're telling us that you know what you're doing. You're not just a random person that decided to start a business without knowing what to do. So let's say I'm looking to brighten my skin. I just want to, glow up. And I don't have acne, I don't have hyperpigmentation, I just want to glow up. And then I'm looking for a vendor. Do you think I'll go to a vendor that will destroy my skin? Definitely, I will have to make my own research and ensure that the vendor I'm going to is legit. She knows her onions. She shares tips. Because when I watch her videos and I see that she's sharing tips, so she's telling me things, giving me premium information, I understand that yes, this lady understands what she's doing. So I can easily trust her with my skin. I can easily trust her enough to pay her to give me products that will brighten my skin, products that will glow me up. Because I don't want a situation whereby I will give her my money to give me products that will brighten my skin, and eventually she'll give me products that will cause hyperpigmentation. It means I literally used my money to buy problem, and I won't want that. So you have to go to people literally want to go to vendors they trust. So you, as a WhatsApp seller, you as someone who sells on WhatsApp, you need to build that trust, and it's by sharing tips. Also share your story. What made you start the business? What makes you different from others? It will help you build trust. Remember, the more they trust you, the more they'll buy from you. A lot of business owners who sell online are making this particular mistake, which is stopping at one message. The fact that someone decided not to make a purchase after the first interaction with you doesn't mean that that person is lost. You have to follow up on that individual. You have to follow up on that prospect. Give for instance, there's sometimes you go online and you go to a particular vendor, you chat the vendor up, and the vendor can tell you things that doesn't sit with you at that moment. You just have to go back and reflect and decide and eventually come back to make a purchase. Like you don't usually buy immediately most times, right? There's some products you did not get immediately. You had to go and inquire about something and then retreat, go back to check or to continue your research before you eventually got ready to buy. So sometimes you're not ready to buy immediately. So that is why you should ensure that you follow up on your prospects. You follow up on people that messaged you. Now, when you're checking up on them, remind them of the value you are giving them. Handle objections, those questions they have, answer them. Those doubts, deal with it. Then create urgency. Urgency in the sense that you have to give them limited time bonuses. Like after 24 hours, this price will cease to be 5,000, it will go to 10,000 naira. Like give them bonuses or from 5,000 to 7,000 naira. so that they will act fast. Let's say you sell premium hairs and someone shows interest in your product, but for reasons best known to them, they did not purchase the hair immediately. They ghosted you. Don't just leave that person, follow up. Perhaps after 48 hours or even 24 hours, or after 7 days, after 14 days. Ensure that you check up, that you enter that person's DM and ask what could be the problem or suggest something or offer them a time limited bonus. It could be that because of the price, they don't know how to tell you that the price is not within my budget. You can now offer them a limited time bonus. Tell them that after 24 hours, this promo that you're giving them will end. Perhaps you slash and remove some money from the hair if you can afford it, or if it's something you can afford to go do away with. That after 24 hours, this thing will go back to the normal price. But because of them, you're giving them this particular bonus. Now, know that follow up is not you being pushy. It means you are serious about your business. You're making sure you're not leaving money on the table. The sixth move you should make to save your sales is to check your offer. Is it truly irresistible? Let's be honest, every day people spend money on different things. They spend money on data, on Netflix, on skincare, on food. Now, you that is offering all these things, why are they not spending money on you? So if they're not buying from you, it's not because there's no money. It is because your offer doesn't spark desire. Ask yourself these questions. Are you showing the results your products or services bring? People don't buy products, they buy transformation. So now, instead of you to show the soap that you're selling, show us the glowing skin we will get after 14 days, after 21 days. Is your price matching your value? Because there's a way a product will be cheap and people will question it. They'll ask if this is original. Are you sure this is not adulterated? Are you sure it is not the duplicate? Then it will be too expensive. They feel like they are wasting their money on your products. So ensure that your value is matching the price. Now I want to give you a pro tip. Before you complain that people are not buying your products, ask yourself this particular question. If I should see my own product on another person's purchase, will I rush to buy that product? If the answer is no, then go ahead and improve your offer. Make it irresistible. Now you don't need a product, what you need is a magnetic offer. Most times WhatsApp vendors ignore this particular thing, but if you are intentional about making sales on WhatsApp, if you are intentional about growing your business into a profitable one, then ensure that you review what is working. If you keep doing one thing and it is not working, then please re-strategize. Stop delaying thinking that you are being persistent. That is why you need data. You have to track the kind of posts that get responses. When are people viewing the most? Which content brought in leads or questions? Ensure that you use data to adjust your strategy, and that is why there is a weekly engagement tracker in the WhatsApp Sales Growth Bundle that you can find in the description box. This allows intentional business owners to grow on WhatsApp profitably and in the right way. The eighth and final move is for you to fix your mindset. Sales can be slow, it can be tough, but don't allow that to make you quit. Speak life into your business. When you wake up in the morning, speak life into your business. Talk about your business. I will make sales today. Customers come to me easily. I attract sales. I make money from my business daily. I make sales every day. Customers understand my value and they give me money for the value I provide. I am an authority in my industry. Speak life, proclaim, affirm. Now this is why I put affirmations that you can use for your business in the WhatsApp Sales Growth Bundle. These affirmations are over 100 that you can use to speak life into your business so that you can make sales. It's not just about the processes, the structures you put in place. It's also about the mindset. So another thing you can do is to ensure that you celebrate little wins, that you keep learning. Keep learning about your business. Keep learning about strategies that will help you grow. Employ new strategies. If strategies you've used before are not working, go for new ones. Always be willing to learn. You can't be like, oh, I've learned it all. That is why you need to buy courses, buy bundles, buy things that will help you. Always go to YouTube, free knowledge, go to YouTube, go online, go follow authorities, top leaders online, listen to them. Research. Use AI, research, use Google to research about your business, how to improve your business. Don't just be like, oh, I'm a business person, I know it all. No, things are changing. There are new ways. There are more ways to make money online. There are more ways to use tools, different tools, leverage on tools to make money online, to improve your business. So leverage them, learn. Okay? So if your sales target looks up for now, don't panic. These 8 moves will help turn things around only if you act on them now. So tell me which one is your key takeaway in the comment section. I would like to hear from you. And which one will you apply first? Remember the WhatsApp sales strategy template I created for you to help you strategize, to help you plan your sales so that you can easily get consistent sales and return customers. If you are still interested, check the description box for the link to access it or the first comment, which is pinned. See you in the next video that show you why people don't complete their orders on WhatsApp and how to fix it fast. Take care.